Being late is a thing that happens to everyone, but when you do it too many times, it starts to feel like it's not a simple mistake. This problem happens in every aspect of life, and school is no exception. But school has a solution to this problem. The late table. Dun, dun, dun!
Now for some kids, that might be their worst enemy, but for the staff it's fantastic. It helps secretaries so they don't have to stress so much on where kids are. It helps teachers because they don't have to worry that kids are missing material or walking in while they're teaching. Now for people that have questions for how the system works, we interviewed Mr. Pryor to see how it works and his thoughts on it.
So the administrator set up the table a couple minutes before 7:15, and when the bell rings at 7:15 and people start coming in, because that's the time you're supposed to be in your seat in class, we have students write down their first and last name, and then we give them a pass to give to their teacher. So the passes that you would get at the table, the color doesn't make any difference. We asked our attendance secretary to just run some passes on different colors of paper. That pass on it, you'll find it just has the date and the time. Students take that when they sign in and give it to their teacher. After 7:20, they would come into the front doors and actually sign in with the attendance secretaries, and they would get the traditional green pass. That's the hallway pass. What we're seeing is that some of the same kids are tardy every day, which I've worked in a school for a long time, so that happens. We are hopeful that with spring sports, we have a lot of students involved in activities this spring, that's an incentive for students to be here on time. We know that there's a direct correlation between being here, being in your seat, and doing better in school. Attendance is important, and that's our hope, because that's a life lesson that you need to be on time when you're going somewhere.
Thanks, Pryor. The principal's and the secretary's goal are to encourage students to get to school earlier with spring sports, like Pryor said, and they hope kids will have even more reason to get to school early.
So even though for a student it might be annoying because you might feel lazy in the morning or you might want to stop at QT, the new system hopes that kids will find time to get there just a little earlier.